Hello everybody, I'm Reshma here. Reshma from Hyderabad. I'm taking the initiative today to share with you all why I was missing from the media for almost a fortnight now. Well, this all started with my daughter's suspicion of COVID-19. She was symptomatic because she has just arrived from Canada. Though she was in the quarantine for about 14 days, she totally taken care of her health and herself, kept herself isolated, but still the symptoms started showing up after 14 days, and that was a fear factor for us. I'm sharing this because I want each and every one of you to refrain from rumors, to avoid being very fearful about this. Take it in a stride, be strong, face it, whatever it is. We all are going through a very tough time, I understand, but I'll tell you what happened. So, well, my husband's not here, and we had to go through the whole scenario all over, just all both of us. I do have other daughters in my family and a younger son, but there were no males around. And well, though we kept it all secretive because we didn't want it to, make people go paranoid about this whole scenario and, goof up things like we see in social media was full of all nonsense and all. So I avoided all that, but I did my own survey in my own way. I just started moving around and seeing where are the patients taken, what is the mode of treatment they're giving, where are they placed, and what's happening. So the government hospitals, it would be better to treat her at home, but the fear factor was there. Okay, what if it goes worse? So I waited, watched, gave her all the medications over the counter that I could, but things were getting out of control. So I decided to go for herself. Um, it was a self decision. Go surrender to the cops and tell them, okay, yes, please come and take the test of the whole family. So that was after going through a lot of scenarios with the cops and the medical uh, officers in my area. So the first thing I demanded was that I don't want social media. I don't want any move that they make which will I live alone with my daughters, and I didn't want it all that scenario. But I told them I will get her wherever they wanted to, but they say no, there is a order they have to follow, and I have to go abide with the rules. So I said, okay, I'm ready for anything as long as she's going to be treated in the right way, tested in the right way. So, well, we did go through all that. Sadly, they came, barged in with a lot of people. I mean, like, first the cops came with all sorts of things, ropes and lathis, and they surrounded the building, and there was a huge scenario, believe me, which I had not expected. And thank God I was totally masked, and I had worn all that precautionary dress as usual, so I'm not recognizable. But within a few seconds, our videos, the building, and the scenario was widespread, believe me. And it was labeled that there was a positive case in this building, and the person is taken into consideration, and all that nonsense of trauma went on. Then the next day, the ambulance came, and that was another second scene. Again, we were on Snapchat, Insta, everywhere that there is a positive patient, and this was just for testing. It was not, believe me, positive, or it was nothing. She wasn't serious at all. It was just that we wanted to kill the suspense, which was killing us day by day, minute by minute. So, well, I have gone through all this, and please take care. Don't ever get into this. Just if you have a mild cough, or it's been a very bad experience, a nightmare, in fact. I'm not going to take names of any officers, any institution. No doubt they are doing their best, leaving their families, putting their lives in danger. I salute them for what they are doing, but it's, again, it's not as we expect it to be. It's not as a rosy bed, or you're going to get greeted with the, you'll be greeted as an untouchable. You will not be offered a seat, nor anyone's going to come close to you. So it was a horrible trauma we went through. It lasted for 2 to 3 days. I did not leave my daughter anywhere in those circumstances. I stood by her. I brought her back home, though it was illegal. But I just couldn't think of leaving her out there in those circumstances. And so far, I've not received any intimation from the health officials. Kept calling. Then somehow I used my uh, some other sources from where I could get the report on paper that it was negative, and that was the sign of relief. And since that day, I'm back on work, back on the field, thanks to the God Almighty, and my relatives, her friends, everybody who stood by us through this hour of trauma, which is passed off. And I am praying that nobody goes through this situation ever. Just take good precautions, stay home, stay safe. All the best.